What's going on, Eze?
Hi, how you doing?
Good. About yourself, man? How's everything going?
Everything's pretty good. Just getting ready for the season. I'm just working out.
Yeah,
Pretty good.
that's good. On today's episode, too, I welcome on a very special guest. He is Eze Wali. He's a junior playing at Bishop Hendricken Boys basketball team. It's awesome to have you on the show, man.
Thank you for having me.
So how's it feel to get ready for the regular season?
It feels good, pretty good. I've been working out like crazy. I'm a gym rat. I like getting in the gym. I'm in here most of the time. When I'm not, I'm at school working out. I'm just ready for the season.
That's awesome. That's great. And then what's it feel like to have this regular season coming up? You guys are gonna have fans. It's gonna be able to have fans at the game, and it's gonna feel like a normal season. Have regular tryouts, a full game schedule. What's that gonna be like for you?
Oh, it's gonna be exciting. It's gonna be very exciting. Last year there wasn't no fans, so it was kind of that. We had to bring our own energy as a team. This year it's gonna be a lot different because we're gonna have the kids from school hyping you up, home games, the away games, kids cheering against you. So I'm ready for that. I never really had that, so it's gonna be really my first year having fans and just people watching the game. That's gonna be exciting.
That's gonna be great. And then, speaking of the fans, last year, you guys had some crazy playoff games, crazy games, playing against teams at home and close games. What do you think the atmosphere would have been like with all those fans there?
It would have been crazy. It would have been a whole different. All the games would have been a whole different game. It would have been super exciting. The gym would have been jumping. So I think it would have been crazy.
Yeah, it would have been a lot of fun. What about that LaSalle game in the playoffs? What would that have been like?
I think, honestly, in my opinion, that would have been the best game. The championship game was obviously good, but that would have been the best game. Honestly, because LaSalle kids are always crazy. They always go wild. I never really played in LaSalle with all the kids watching, but I watched and I like seeing that. So hopefully we get that this year.
Oh man, that'd be absolutely nuts. And then same thing with that championship game. That championship game was back and forth, you guys going to overtime. First of all, what was it like to play in your first championship game? And what was the atmosphere like there, just even with no fans?
You still felt the energy. Obviously, every player on both sides were nervous because it's a championship game. You want to win. You want to step up big time. It was crazy. It was pretty fun.
Yeah. Yeah, what was it like for you to, were you nervous? Or?
I was definitely nervous, but you're a ball player. Eventually, after 2-3 minutes into the game, you're hyped for your teammates. You're ready to play. So after a while, you just start playing, and that's when the game starts.
And what do you think the atmosphere would have been like with the fans?
It would have been fun too. It would have been so much fun.
And what was it like too to you played Classical twice to give you guys a hard time. They beat you in the first game, then you come back and get them in the championship game. What is it like to play against a Marquise Buchanan, Stanley Ure, and matching up against those guys?
I mean, it's fun.
Yeah.
You can't shy from competition, and you want competition in Rhode Island, and it's fun going against those guys, back and forth talking. We play on my side of school, so we play each other, and we still go at it no matter what. So
yeah,
it's good going up against good guys that want to win, want to get better, and that's the fun about the game.
Yeah, that's awesome. And then in Division I, you guys are in that gauntlet. You play against some great competition, LaSalle, Classical, and play guys against Rafa and Marquise again. You're gonna have to play against him.
First game of the season.
First game of the season, really? Is that oh boy, when's that start?
December 14th.
All right, I might have to be at that game. Yeah. That's gonna be fun. Is that at Classical or home?
At home.
At home?
We actually play them twice this year, I believe.
Oh really?
So we play them at home first game.
Oh wow, so that's gonna be
a little matchup from championship. So
yeah, that's gonna be that's gonna be nuts.
Yeah.
So what's it like to, first game of the season you play Classical, and then all as well just be in that gauntlet Division I?
It's fun, honestly. You look forward for those games because those are guys you're gonna see in the long run in the playoffs, and you want to play them early on to see how if they're gonna get better or how they play. So I think it's pretty good. Playing in the gauntlet of Division I kids and just getting a feel of the game of how they play.
That's great. And now, so going back to the first game, and you know, we walk in the school, you see all the banners and the expectations of being, what's it like with the expectations of being at Bishop Hendricken? It seems like it's like being for the Celtics or the Lakers, you see all the banners. What's that like to see all those banners in there?
It's pretty cool. Like, you walk in and you're like, wow, like kids, past players did this, and it just makes you want to do it more. I wouldn't say it's pressure, but you want to be on the banner, you want to be the top, and that's what Hendricken preaches. Like you strive to be the best, and that's what matters. That's what I see when I walk into Hendricken. I see all the banners.
That's great. And then so now I gotta ask, did you guys get rings or did you guys get a jacket?
Yeah, we got rings.
Nice.
It was pretty cool.
How are the rings? Pretty cool.
Yeah, they were.
That's awesome. Do you wear it every once in a while or like?
No.
No.
I just, my room just stays. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So now with the season like literally right around the corner, what are you doing to prepare yourself to get ready for the season? What's that like?
Oh, I've been in the gym like crazy. I love being in the gym. I'm a super crazy gym rat. After school, I'm gym with Corey, and Corey pushes me, and I'm ready. I've just been working out like crazy.
That's awesome. And now what aspect of your game that you've been working on this past off season, or is that a kept secret?
Oh, I don't think it's a kept secret anymore, because I think I'm a shooter now.
Yeah.
That was a big game. That was a big part of my game that I was really doubted. Kids thought I couldn't shoot, but it's a lot different now. I can definitely shoot it now for sure.
That's awesome. Yeah, I actually saw Corey post a video pulling up from like the NBA 3-point line.
A year ago, I would never take that shot, and that's how much like I've been working on like crazy.
That's great. That's great for you. Now, did Corey help you with that, or? Like...
Yeah, definitely. Corey, about a year and a half going my sophomore summer, we had to fix my shot. We had to break everything down. We had to take it step by step. There would be weeks where I wouldn't even take a 3-point shot. I'll be inside just form shooting. Then we'll step it up each week. We'll go farther and farther. And he just helped me a lot. We worked really hard. That's my sophomore summer was really a game changer for my game, honestly.
Yeah, that's great for you. And now I know there's another aspect of your game that I've heard from several people that like. You have some bounce. I heard you can jump out of the building. I heard it from Isaiah, and I heard it from Pharrell Soares. All these guys are just saying that you can jump out of the building. So what's the aspect like? Because you can fly. What's it like to do that?
Honestly, that's always been part of my game. I got my first dunk 7th grade summer. It wasn't like how I'm jumping now, but I was always athletic. I didn't really have the skill, but I was always super athletic, and I want to say it's easy, but I had to work for it, obviously, like what it is now. But I was always athletic. I was always an athletic kid.
Wow, so I heard a story before you showed up here from Isaiah, who was just here previously, that in a summer league or like a fall pickup game, or I'm not too sure what it was, but he said that he saw you just pull up and do a windmill. So like, talk about that. Like, what's it like to just pull those out?
Oh, it's pretty easy now. Like I'm trying to pull those out this year during the season, but. It's pretty easy now. I think I got 2 that game, and I just took it and just windmill. My bounce is pretty crazy. It's getting better.
Yeah.
That's what I like. My bounce always getting better, and it's getting better.
It's growing. Yeah. That's awesome. And then now, also I want to ask, during the summer, what you played for Expressions. What was the experience playing with Expressions, and being able to play other competition out there in AAU?
Oh, it's crazy. First of all, just the practices alone, like. You see top guys in the country, Taylor, Gavin, Desmond, those guys, you're playing against them in practice. So if you have an off night, it's gonna be pretty bad for you. So you have to bring your A game, make them better, make me better, and just being that atmosphere made me better, honestly. The past year playing with Expressions, and it's been crazy.
That's awesome. So what's it like to go up against a Gavin, Griffin, and then a Taylor, like having like all those guys?
I love going we work out together, so I love going up against them. Like we go crazy, but I mean once it gets in the paint, that's a different story because they're like 6'7", but on the perimeter, I'll take the ball.
Oh,
they know. I'll take it.
So and then what was it like too? Expressions? Did you guys travel a lot? Like who'd you guys play against the competition wise?
We traveled hoop group because I played up with the older guys because it was 2 different teams. So I was sophomore playing up with the 17U. So
oh wow.
And it made me better honestly this summer. So It was pretty fun.
So this year, upcoming season is gonna be
Yeah.
a different Eze that we started from last year.
Whole different. I'm confident.
I like it. It's going to be a very exciting season for you guys. I know you guys are defending champs. So, too, as well, I want to jump back to it. Being defending champs and being just Bishop Hendricken, what's it like? Because I feel like people are always looking to beat you and bring their best against you.
Yeah, I mean, people are getting sick of it. They hate. they hate when you win, but I mean, we work so hard, and it's not like it's given to us. Like we play you, we battle for it, we do everything you do. We work super hard for it, and that's just we work hard for it. It's not given.
Yeah, it's a basket. You guys, you are doing the same thing that everyone else out there is doing, basketball, and you guys are still working hard. And it's not like you guys are just walking into the gym, not trying or anything. But yeah, it's an expectation too as well. I feel like people are always going to bring their best game against Bishop. When they have the name Bishop Hendricken, they're going to play. So, and then I want to know too, just what's your personal goal, and if you have one for this upcoming season, as well as your team goals.
Team goal, obviously we want to win the championship. We want to be back-to-back.
Yeah.
Well, for most guys, it'll be three. It'll be a 3P for most of them, but it'll be 2P for me. Our team goal is obviously get far, win games, win a lot of games. We want to be a top team again, so that's a thing. But for me personally, I don't want to say my personal goals, but I say if I play with the team, we all play together, that would give out itself. So I'm not really looking at the personal goals right now. If we win and we play, I play good and the team play good, it'll come. Everything will come. So I'm not worried about it.
That's a great outlook to have, and I think that's a really positive outlook. Like, you're not looking at the personal goals, but you're looking at the team goals, and everything itself will fall into place. And it just sounds like you guys just went ready to gear up and repeat another championship.
Oh, definitely. Definitely.
That's awesome. So, Eze, now I want to do another segment of the show where we go shoot 5 baskets. I ask some questions about yourself, just more outside of basketball, and get to know you as well too.
All right, definitely.
Sound good?
Yeah.
All right. All right, Eze, this is the part of the show where the listeners really get to know you and who you are, and things that you like outside of basketball. So my first question is, do you have any favorite food?
Favorite food? Spanish food? Definitely Spanish food.
Spanish food?
Spanish food.
Like what type of
rice, beans. I like it all.
That's the good stuff. That's the good stuff. Nice.
All right.
There you go. All right. Second question. What's your favorite NBA team?
I don't really have a favorite NBA team.
Okay.
But I have favorite players, teams I like to watch. Like Memphis Grizzlies, John Morant, and Lakers, LeBron, the team. It's pretty fun.
What about those guys that you like?
Grizzlies, John Morant, he's my favorite player right now.
Yeah.
And I think I could play like him, or we have similar playing styles. He's a super fun player to watch.
Yeah.
He's overall a favorite player to watch. And I think LeBron's the best of all time. So you gotta watch LeBron play.
Yeah, that's true. Wait, you think LeBron's the best of all time?
That's my opinion.
I know. Everyone has their own opinion.
I grew up watching LeBron.
Yeah, no, I know.
But I definitely watched Michael Jordan highlights.
Yeah.
I definitely watched him play.
Yeah.
I think LeBron's my favorite player.
Yeah, everyone. That's why I was like, we grew up in different eras. I grew up during the Jordan era, and
I understand. I respect it.
Yeah, same.
I never grew up watching him, so I can't say.
Yeah, you can't say you haven't seen him play like an athlete.
Gotta see both sides.
Yeah, exactly. Now, Ja, I think is going to be one of the best players in the league in 2 more years. If not.
In my opinion, I think he's top 3 right now.
You think top 3?
Point guards?
Oh.
It's Steph, Dame, and Ja. That's my opinion right now.
Steph's going nuts this year.
He's going crazy.
Oh my God.
He's the best right now in the league.
Yeah.
By far.
It's wild.
Not even close.
All right. And then what's your favorite type of sneaker?
Right now?
Yeah.
Kobe's.
Kobe's?
I got a few pair I'm about to pop out this season.
All right.
Definitely Kobe's.
Kobe's?
That's for sure.
I had a pair of Kobe's and I don't wear them anymore because I feel like I don't want to like scuff them. They're too nice. I don't want to do that. Now, what's your favorite music?
I listen to rap, definitely, but I'll step out my comfort zone, listen to R&B, like slow music. I mix it up a little bit, but definitely rap.
Do you?
So,
Yeah.
sure.
Now, is there a favorite artist?
Favorite artist? NBA Youngboy.
Okay.
NBA Youngboy. I think he's the best out right now.
Really?
Just after games, always listen to NBA Youngboy. Gets me hyped, gets me going. He turns me up. I get ready. He turns me up.
Nice. I need to listen to NBA YoungBoy. It seems like that's like everyone's like choice on the show. I was like, I really gotta step up my game. So I know what you guys are talking about. And then my last question, I generally ask this question for everyone. It's just, what's your favorite thing to do outside of basketball?
Honestly, my go out with family, friends. I like staying home. If I'm not in the court, I don't do nothing crazy, but I like hanging out with family and friends, just like talking.
That's awesome. That's great. There we go. All right. Well, it's been a lot of fun. I really enjoyed our conversation. Good luck this season. I'll be at some games for sure. I expect to see some dunks and stuff like that.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, of course. Anytime.
Thank you.